Madison from Much.com. I'm here with half a pot Chelle Rae, Ryan and Nash. Hello, boys.
Hello, hello.
Tour starts soon. Beautiful Freaks.
Yes.
What can we expect?
Well, you can expect longer sets than we usually get to play because we've been opening for so long.
Your name will be bigger.
Longest set we've ever played. I think we're doing like 75-minute sets. So.
And actually, it is the first time that we are playing a CD of ours in its entirety because we've never been able to do that before.
Yeah.
So, lots of stuff, and all I can say to the fans is know your raps.
Oh, will you gentlemen be rapping?
That is what
it's all
we are
under.
gonna have to hide from you guys until you see us live.
It's all under raps, but know your raps.
Because you've got, of course, features on the album featuring rappers, and you guys are friends with Taylor Swift, who's the queen of bringing out guest artists like
she is.
Hot Chelle Rae at Staples Center.
That's right.
So, can we expect guests?
You know, it depends on the cities that we're in. We've actually guest performed all of the features on our album live already.
Wow.
Yeah, we did Demi in Nashville. B Major jumped on a show with us in Detroit, and then let's see, New Boys were in Hollywood. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
If we can run into those guys again, any of them, we'll have them back, and if not, somebody's gonna have to do it.
Yeah.
So we'll find out.
Very nice. And Action Item are opening up for you guys?
Yeah, Action Item and Katie Groves, and then a band called Electric Touch.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So do you guys get a lot of influence over who opens, or is that kind of a label thing?
No, it's really up to us. We kind of we picked Action Item because we toured with them before, and they're really cool guys. Great songs, great music. Katie Groves we're friends with and have played a bunch of Christmas shows with over the last holiday season, and so she'll be out and have a lot of fun. And then Electric Touch, we kind of we heard some of their music maybe 6 months ago or so, and put together the lineup. So we're really excited for it.
Very nice. And you guys, like you said, you've been openers for a long time, some very big acts, and now you're kind of on the other side. Do you have advice? Are you going to talk to the guys about, this is what you should do as you're an opener, this is what you should look for?
I mean, as an opener, it's important to watch the headliners. Watch the people that, really pay attention to the people you love, but also watch what they're doing every night, because if you're opening and you're out there really giving it your all, eventually you're going to be the one doing the headlining stuff. So it's important to learn tricks and techniques and things that other people do to put together a big set like that. But give them your best stuff, and give them the most energetic, best 20 or 30 minutes, or even if it's 10. Give them your best stuff and do it really hard.
Yeah. And you guys wrote Tonight while you're on tour, correct?
We wrote and recorded it in the midst of being on tour with Parachute in the fall of, not last year, but the year before.
I mean, I think the studio time equaled an entire day and a half at the most for that song. We ran in, recorded it, and then left town immediately. I mean, it was a whirlwind.
And do you do a lot of your writing while you're on tour?
We actually don't write as much on tour. We were just writing at that time. I mean, it's hard not to write, but like we had January off, which is the most time we've had off in 2 years, and we actually went to LA and just wrote the whole time because it's just writing is just as much fun as it is a job.
Yeah, and it's now January 2012.
Yes.
And I was thinking about Tonight today, and I was thinking, by this time, I should probably hate that song. I should, because it's everywhere.
Yes.
It's been huge.
So should we.
Yeah. And I don't hate it. And I was trying to figure out why, because most songs that are this big and get played that much, you're just like, I used to like it, but I've heard it too much, and I still turn it up every time it comes on my iPod. And I think a lot of it is the lyrics. It tells a story. They're not just throwaway lyrics. It's a great song. Why do you guys think it resonated so much?
Thank you very much, first of all.
I think we were talking about this earlier. One of the most important things lyrically you can do is to talk about stuff that not only you've done and lived, but that everyone else has. And everyone's had a really messed up week. Everybody knows who Zach Galifianakis is. And, we've all got problems, and we want to forget about them.
Yeah.
And so I think it's just something that everybody can latch onto and really, have it as their theme song of being uplifted when they're kind of feeling a little bit whatever.
Yeah. Did you guys ever hear from Zach, by the way?
We did. We didn't hear from him personally, but we did. He was on American Top 40, Ryan Seacrest's Countdown, and they talked about the song, and he was actually very, very flattered that we mentioned him in a song, and he thought it was so cool, and he went on to joke about following us on tour and being this 40-year-old guy in the back screaming at our shows, and we thought it was really funny.
It's an impressive name to work in the lyrics.
That's what we keep getting told. I guess
Yeah, I mean, we had a couple other options, but that was definitely the most impressive.
What surprised you the most about the success of the song?
I think, like you said, it feels like people never got sick of it.
Yeah.
And, it really resonated with people, and we're not even sick of it as a band, and that says a lot. And I feel like these days, it's not just about writing a hit song, it's about writing a song that people don't get annoyed by.
Yeah.
And that's really like a very, very tough thing to do. And that song is just very simple, and it's either on and you're loving it, or it's on and you don't care. But you're never like, oh,
Yeah.
you know. And I think that made an impact.
You guys write a lot about, like, Tonight's about a night that happened to you, and you're very personal in your lyrics, and you tell stories. Your life has changed quite a bit since whatever has come out, you know, everything's gotten quite a bit bigger. Have you noticed your songwriting's changed because your perspective and your experiences have changed?
Definitely. All of the experience and success we've had through Tonight and just being on the road and how everything is, you know, doing TV shows and stuff like that is really, all of the emotions are more intense. So when you miss the people, we're away forever all the time, and you miss people more. And then when you go to a party, it's usually a cooler party, and it's just like everything is just a little bit different, and it's enabled us to channel a lot of cool emotions and a lot of experiences and put them into music.
You're going on a tour and you're promoting, of course, whatever, but are you working on a follow-up on the tour, or are you just trying to focus on this album?
That's
yeah, we just ended a writing trip and probably got 12 songs, and we'll probably have another one and get 12 more, and basically have another album ready as soon as this one has lived its life.
Yeah.
And so we never want to stop. We never want to have that weird losing momentum period, and just keep on going. And it's always great to be able to give your fans new music as soon as they're kind of done with the old music.
Yeah. And something very cool that I didn't know, that you guys opened for Third Eye Blind a few years ago.
We did, yeah. That was our first big time tour label.
Very exciting. We're about the same age, so I'm sure that was a big deal for you guys.
It was a huge deal. I mean, I still am a massive Third Eye Blind fan.
Yeah. And Semi-Charmed Life, it's kind of similar to Tonight, where it's just a huge song that really took over that year. And they're one of those bands that has had this big song that represented a year, but they've gone on. They've had the longevity, which you don't always see. Did you guys ever talk to them about that? How you make a career out of music? It's a fickle industry.
You know, Steven, we got very close to him on the road, and we've heard that a lot of times it's hard for a band to get close to him, but I think that he kind of treated us like baby birds. He really took us in and was like, this is the way that I did it, and this is what to look out for. And every night we were on tour, we would go on his bus, and he would give us some new piece of knowledge, good or bad, whatever it was. He was always really cool to us, and no matter what anyone ever says, I'm always like, he was the coolest dude to us.
Yeah.
He really was.
That's awesome. Good to hear we're a band that you love. That.
Yeah.
Big
Absolutely.
Yeah. You guys are from Nashville, which is like the mecca of good songwriting. And I would think growing up in Nashville, it's got to be great if you want to be a musician because there's so many influencers and the best people go there, but at the same time, it's the best. So if you want to start a band, it's got to be a bit intimidating too. Was there ever a point where you guys thought, I don't know if we can compete with these people at open mic nights?
We never had any plans of giving up or not competing, but it is definitely the hardest city to come out of. So it's miserable while you're trying to earn a fan per show, and trying to compete as far as being players and really bring your chops up that way. But because of that, you come out better, and the bar is so much higher that when you're out of Nashville, people are always impressed. They're like, wow, you guys work so hard, or you guys play so well compared to so many other people we see.
Yeah.
And it's because we went through Nashville, and as long as it takes, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Nashville is a wonderful place to break out of, but it's a really hard place to come up in.
Yeah. And of course, people hear Nashville, they automatically think country music.
Of course.
Which you guys have a very pop sound, and you've done a lot of R&B collaborations. Would you do country in the future? A country collaboration?
We write country all the time just for fun. But, we talked about Taylor earlier. She has, in my eyes, helped blur genre lines.
Yeah.
And, the fact that she's considered country is like, yeah, we would definitely do something country. I mean, we've worked with her before. It's like, now it's the way music is, it's just so cool. It's not weird for us to work with rappers. It's not weird for, Haley Williams and B.O.B. to do a song together. Like
Nelly and Tim McGraw?
Yeah, it's just like, music is music now, and it's just, and I really think hip-hop and R&B have helped to blur that, but Taylor has from the other side, and now it's just one giant genre.
And your first two singles, of course, have been huge off whatever. Do you guys know what the third single is? Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's a song called Honestly. It's a kind of attitude-filled breakup song. So, when you're kind of getting revenge and doing things like posting on Facebook and really exaggerating the amount of fun you're having now that you're single, kind of to dig at the other person that you broke up with or broke up with you. So it's really kind of like a breakup anthem.
A little bit of getting even.
Now, I have a little quiz for you guys because you are going out on tour, so I have some tour questions.
Okay.
And Ian and Jamie aren't here, so you can throw them under the bus if you want.
We always do.
Obviously. Best hair in this band? All four of you, excellent hair. Who takes the longest to get ready?
Ian takes the longest to get ready as far as hair goes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of straightening that goes on. Jamie has the best hair, I'm going to say.
Yeah.
It takes the least amount of time. He literally gets out of the shower and it looks the way it does.
Doesn't do anything.
Well, he's a lucky guy.
He is.
Who's the best traveler? Who likes traveling the most?
I feel like Nash and I are the best travelers.
Yeah.
I mean, we're here.
Yeah.
So.
We don't like being home for very long. If we can be home for like 3 days,
Yeah.
that's great. Refuel, hang out with some friends, family, and then bounce again.
Is home Nashville or LA now?
Home is Nashville, but LA is where the heart is, I
Yeah.
suppose.
All right. So who has the cleanest bunk on the tour bus?
My bunk is pretty clean
Yeah?
for the most part.
I don't know. I mean, all our bunks are pretty clean, I think, but we don't really investigate each other's bunks too much.
I don't feel like Jamie's bunk is very clean.
Okay, I'll give it to Jamie for the least clean bunk.
All right. That's good. Who gets the most nervous before a show? Do you guys still get nervous?
It used to be Jamie.
He's the youngest, right?
Yeah. He used to get so incredibly nervous, like almost throwing up nervous. But now he just doesn't care. Like none of us get nervous. I mean,
Good.
we got incredibly nervous before our presentation at the AMAs,
Yeah.
which was
Congratulations on that.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, we got very, very nervous before that, but for the most part, it's just kind of like it's too much fun. I don't know.
Good. Who has the best music collection?
Man, what is the best? The most songs?
Yeah.
The coolest
We'll go
songs?
with quantity.
Oh man, we've all got a lot of music. I know my hard drive is full and it keeps yelling at me every day for not enough space.
Yeah.
Ian probably has a ton. I don't know. We all have like so much different stuff, and we end up kind of showing each other new things all the time. So we're pretty neck and neck.
Do you listen to the same things on the bus?
Yeah, we do listen to a lot of the same stuff, but we don't listen to as much music on the bus as kind of like either make music or just watch movies.
Yeah.
Sometimes we listen to it in the back lounge at night, but like for the most part, it's just kind of movies.
We're usually musiced out by the time.
Yeah. And you guys are awesome on Twitter. You're so good to your fans, always responding. Who is the best tweeter? Who tweets the most?
I tweet a lot.
Nash probably tweets the most. Jamie is probably the best at responding to people.
Awesome.
He responds to like I didn't know it, but like sometimes I'll click on his Twitter page and just like see his regular feed, and he responds to everybody.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I love Twitter, so we're all kind of just obsessed with it.
Well, the Beautiful Freaks tour starts next month, February.
Yes.
And then you guys are coming back to Canada in April, I believe.
We are.
Good. Well, make sure you come back and visit when you
Oh,
come
of
back.
course.
Always.
That was great. Thank you guys so much.
you.
It was so nice to meet
Yeah,
you.
nice to meet you.
Nice to
Thank
meet
you.
you guys.